going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. To give you some context on what today's video is about and why I'm making it, over on my Instagram I have been making quite a bit of like cinematic style Instagram reels for two reasons. One, to kind of just keep me in practice and in the habit of making that style of filmmaking, of video. And two, because they've been doing pretty well. They've been helping me grow on Instagram and they've been fun. People have been enjoying them. So I just kind of wanted to give you a breakdown behind the scenes of how I made this boring location into this cinematic Instagram reel. As you can see for this one, we had like absolutely zero location. It was just my buddy's garage. The absolute best I could do was position the bike in a way where I would get some bokeh from the background. And this actually paid off, I think, because without much detail in the background, it kind of like lets your imagination fill it in. And I think if there was too much that we were trying to like pull off, it would become cheesy and you could see that it's not real pretty easily. Even though we're making, a 30-second or less Instagram reel, I still think story is really important. If they just want to see an aesthetic and nice image, they can head over to your main feed. People are watching your reels to experience something. The story I came up with on this one was just a man riding his motorcycle extremely fast, accelerating through traffic, riding pretty dangerously. And in the background, to give some context, kind of in his head with a lot of reverb, we hear an argument between a couple. And with that information and those simple two things next to each other, the audience can just kind of imagine on their own what has happened and what is going to happen. All right, so let's talk about sound. Without a doubt, sound is the most important thing when it comes to filmmaking as a whole, but especially when it comes to reels, because you only have 30 seconds to really grab the audience and immerse them into whatever world you're building. Music is important, sound effects is important, and all of these things tie together into help building your story. Which leads me to the sponsor of today's video. Now, this is an ad, but honestly and genuinely, Epidemic Sound has been amazing. I've used them, as you guys know, for years before they even came and helped the channel, and I truly believe in what they offer. So I went over to the website and kind of just browsed for a while their cinematic section and chose one that matched the mood and feeling that I'm trying to convey, which is kind of intense, fast-paced, a lot of going on, the lights are whizzing past the character, so I needed something that would match that. And it's really important to note when it comes to sound for your video, the music isn't like the end-all be-all to create the emotion. I view the music is kind of just the base layer. That's like the bare minimum in order to gain some emotion out of your audience. Once I added that base layer, I headed back over to Epidemic Sound and I just kind of built a whole gallery and catalog of sound effects. And I kind of just thought of anything I could think of. I'm thinking like wind, I'm thinking of cars going by, I'm thinking of like near miss like whooshes, I'm thinking about road noise, exhaust. I'm just trying to layer as much under that music track as possible to make the video more realistic and believable, and then also to kind of build tension and emotion. Emotion is the key word in all of this, and sound and music play a huge part in that.